Zeno, a successful merchant who had spent his entire life building a thriving trading business, embarked on a voyage of a lifetime. But it took a tragic turn. Despite the crew's best efforts to keep the ship afloat, the elements proved too powerful. But in the face of adversity, Zeno's legacy lived on. His resilience and determination in building a successful business inspired generations of traders and entrepreneurs to follow their dreams, no matter the challenges they may face. The sinking of the ship was more than just the loss of a vessel. It was the loss of everything that Zeno had worked for. All the goods he had traded, all the deals he had struck, and all the wealth he had accumulated over the years were swallowed up by the sea in an instant. Imagine yourself as Zeno. How would you react? Would you cry out in anger or despair? Feel fate had conspired against you? Most people would respond with intense emotions. But Zeno took a different path and created an influential philosophy focused on acceptance and composure. Stoicism teaches that while we can't control external events, we have power over our responses. Don't spill tears over spilled cargo. Maintain calm amidst the storm. Stoics aim not to eliminate feelings, but to avoid emotional extremes and knee-jerk reactions. Rather than a descriptor for the unflappable, Stoicism offers a framework for understanding life. The roots planted by Zeno continue to spread practical wisdom centuries later. When buffeted by misfortunes beyond our control, Stoicism helps process feelings into perspective. "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," said Seneca. "Our viewpoint shapes our experience. Finding meaning amidst hardship can inspire gratitude." The early Stoics didn't hide their knowledge, but actively shared it. From slaves to rulers, anyone could adopt the Stoic way of life. Famed practitioner Emperor Marcus Aurelius declared, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Why has Stoicism resonated across eras? Life throws us curveballs. Expectations unmet can sting, but challenges are easier to handle when expected. Rain waters crops yet ruins plans without an umbrella. Although inconvenient, clouds pass. By visualizing difficulties ahead, Stoics inoculate themselves against distress. Misfortunes lose their shock value. Voluntary discomfort practices this mindset. Sleeping on hard surfaces or fasting stretches tolerance for adversity. Emerging stronger, we don't crumble when real troubles arise. Stoicism steels us without rigidity, bend rather than break. Marcus Aurelius knew power didn't guarantee contentment. He wrote, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them." Happiness can't hinge on external validation. Judging self-worth by social media metrics or material goods gives control to circumstance. But cars break, homes flood in disasters. Even relationships have no guarantees in an uncertain world. True joy must come from within. Focus energy on self-improvement, not applause. Detach actions from desired outcomes that may not arrive. Trust efforts have intrinsic value regardless of unreliable external reactions. Aspiring for goals is natural, but crushing disappointment when hopes are denied is optional. A promotion seeker feeling inadequate if the request is declined assumes the verdict reflects on his performance. In reality, budgets, office politics, and 1,000 other factors influence decisions. Avoid ego bruising by internally finding worth apart from validation. Living with less liberates from cultural cages of commercialism. True wealth dwells in contented simplicity. Rather than endlessly chasing the shimmering mirage of more, have what suffices then what satisfies. The 4 Stoic virtues offer guiding lights. Wisdom to know the difference between controllable and not. Courage to persist despite obstacles. Moderation to refrain from excess. And justice to treat others rightly. Nelson Mandela endured isolation yet emerged still magnanimous. His Stoic-influenced leadership after apartheid urged reconciliation, not retaliation. By focusing energies on the changeable present rather than unalterable past, together a nation could build anew. In therapy, Stoic principles help identify and reframe unhealthy thought patterns. When we realize much worry is projection, not reality, we grow more resilient. And by discovering our unique purpose, even suffering can be transformed into significance. Happiness often feels elusive, grasped only when conditions align. Stoicism proposes an alternative. Joy rooted not in fleeting external factors but inner stillness. By controlling responses, we no longer feel controlled. Progress, not perfection, the winds of life turn calmer. And should everything end, take comfort from a life well lived. The teachings of the Stoics have resonated through the ages because they offer practical wisdom for dealing with the ups and downs of a chaotic world. In the modern world filled with endless advertisements and social media, expectations and comparisons can be draining. We worry that without the next promotion, a fancy car, or a big house, we'll never feel fulfilled. But placing well-being in the hands of such uncertain external things is a recipe for distress. Even relationships, which provide deep meaning, come with no guarantees in this tumultuous world. And don't become attached to desired outcomes. Uploading a YouTube video or Instagram post? The number of likes relies on the whims of algorithms. But judging self-worth on such unreliable metrics leads nowhere good. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them." Goal setting is natural, but crushing disappointment when hopes don't pan out is optional. Rather than attach ego to decisions made for complex reasons beyond our control, the Stoics advise an internal locus of control. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. This timeless wisdom offers stability amid chaos, fully participating in life while accepting uncertainty. Expecting imperfection allows appreciation of small daily joys without grasping. Equanimity comes from within, not without. Progress over perfection. While storms arise, inner stillness remains. The teachings of Stoicism remain relevant because they provide real-world guidance for dealing with the inherent unpredictability of life. By focusing our energy on what we can control, our judgments, choices, and reactions, we gain resiliency no matter what comes our way. Bridging theory and application, Stoicism offers practical tools to navigate the storms and find safe harbor. Remain steady amidst choppy waters, head aligned with nature. When winds blow sideways, correct course, keeping eyes fixed ahead. And should the ship finally sink, take comfort knowing you sailed well through life's voyages. For even Odysseus eventually made his way home through many unexpected twists and turns along the winding way. The Stoics teach us not some abstract philosophy, but a craft for living, enduring hardship with courage, acting with justice, realizing what we can and cannot control. Develop self-reliance from an inner citadel fortified against the ups and downs. Progress requires persistence, stumbling 7 times yet standing up 8. Stoicism provides stability to weather life's storms, continuing the timeless journey toward awakening. The winds of fate blow, the currents pull us off track. But the wise sailor sets a true course in alignment with nature, arrives safely though battered, empowered by the journey. Don't miss to watch this next video, How to Act as If Nothing Bothers You. This video provides useful lessons on how to remain calm and composed in any situation, portraying an air of confidence despite any challenges or difficulties you may be facing. It's a must-watch for anyone looking to improve their emotional resilience and maintain a positive outlook in life. Make sure to tune in and learn valuable insights on how to handle life's ups and downs with grace and poise.